Hey all, David Fuchs is here. So last episode I did the fear escape because of Tannen, because I didn't give him the orb and he took shove for a fake. There's also a whole lot of LUA errors, and apparently I looked up to see why that was happening, and one of the things I just found out is that apparently when you update a game through multiple versions, if you do that several times, you'll actually potentially screw over your game, and that's what possibly just happened here. I've screwed up my game, so this character's going to get LUA errors. Anyhow, I want to tell you a couple things, so we'll get to that first. The rogue that I'm playing in the background, he's managed to do a whole 600 damage for the Marauder unlock, so I've got this now from the wilds of Maj'Eyal are not the safe place. Untamed beasts and Mauryan dragons may seem a great threat, but a troop heroes walk on two legs. Thieves and brigands, assassins and opportunistic adventurers, even mad wizards and magic-hearing zealots all carry danger to those who venture beyond the safety of city walls. Amidst the chaos wanders one class of rogue that has learned to take by force rather than subterfuge. With refined techniques, agile feats, and brawn-backed blades, the Marauder seeks out his target and removes them from the most direct methods. He uses dual-wield backed by advanced combat training to become highly effective in battle, and he's unafraid to use the dirtiest tactics when the odds are against him. Their most important strengths are strength, dexterity, and cunning. And basically, what the Marauder is, he's basically a rogue who doesn't stealth. He goes full in with full-on battle tactics and has a little bit more armor than a rogue. So they're kind of interesting. I've also unlocked, of course, before the Doom class. So they're here. Doomed are fallen mages who once wielded powerful magic brought by ambition and dark bargains. Stripped of their magic by the dark forces that once served them, they've learned to harness the hatred that burns in their minds. Only time will tell if they can choose a new path or doom forever. The doomed strike from behind a veil of darkness or a host of shadows. They feed upon their enemies as they unleash their minds on all who confront them. Their most important stats are willpower and cunning, and basically, much like Curse, the doomed are using the hate modifier, so the more damage they inflict or more damage they take, the more damage they will do. And that's what they are. Anyhow, those are like the final classes I had to unlock. I basically, at this point, unlocked every single one of the races and all the classes. And the only thing I've yet to unlock is one of the advanced skill trees for the Archmage, the Frost one, which requires I do a whole lot of damage, but we'll get to that when I get to that. So, anyhow, back to the Anorithil run. So, I'll actually know my halfling has actually managed to pass this character, so it's now like just up before a prize, basically. Anyhow, the plan. The fact is that this character, he might be ending his run a little bit early for you guys before he actually dies or beats the bosses at the end. Just because of the simple fact that this character, what can I say? He's basically dying due to a game update. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Don't know why I'm keeping this, but whatever, we'll worry about that in a bit. So we're in Tannen's Tower, and Tannen's Tower is basically a tower inside Lost Hope, filled with many horrors and all that. Let's actually go down here to the easiest one. This is the elementals and environmentals down here, somewhere. There they are. So let's go in here. And in here we'll find like basically these ultimate godriths and ultimate pharaohs. So these are basically fire and air elementals in here that I want to deal with. We're going to first just do that. Back up. Alright, we'll do this. Do that. And why not? We'll do this. The Pharaoh's there. Let's put that there. And we'll do this now. Another one just popped up. We're just going to stand here. And the Leo error. So you've already reported this error. Someone actually mentioned for a hint to Dark God that whenever you see this Leo already reported, the thing will actually not pop up again. Hopefully that he'll read that and do so. Anyhow, we're level 40, so that's good. An Umber Hulk, what are you doing here? Yeah, I don't really care at this point. It's not really affecting the game so much, per se, like the fact that I can still play this game, but you guys basically be subjected, if I continue to run this run, to constant barrage of these LUA errors, and I'm not sure you guys want to see that over and over again. Like, every time this guy would rush me, you get an error. I'm not typing very well. That's supposed to be blah blah blah. Anyhow, put this here. And we got ourselves a Demon Minotaur. But anyhow, I'll note that when I played with my my rogue, I didn't have these errors for the rogue. So it's only this guy here, this Anorithil, who's having all these errors. Now, something to note is whenever my health goes down like this, it's because of these guys getting multiple turns for some reason. So let's close all. I'm actually going to. What am I going to do? Let's do heroism. Here up. I got both these guys around me now. Let's actually do this. Start healing up. And basically, this room down here is a bunch of demons, if you haven't gotten the hint from all the demons. Each of these rooms on the first level, they, like, I guess, correspond to a certain type of monster. These are all demons. The ones down where I started were bone giants. Over here are elementals. And then over here will be the dangerous ones. Ugh. So what's the plan, basically? Obviously, I don't plan to play this run, I guess, with you guys seeing all these errors constantly. So what I plan to do with the character. I actually have a few thoughts. What we're going to do is we're going to try and get through Tannen's Tower. That's just going through all these levels. After I get through Tannen's Tower, what I'm going to possibly do, I think, is we're basically going to jump over to the Grand Corruptor and Market of Spellblaze. I'll try and kill him. And after I kill him, I'll basically show you what happens when you kill him instead of help him. Is the thing. This room is actually turning out a lot easier than I expected it to. Alright, here's the dangerous one. Greater multi-hued worm. These guys will tear through me like crazy. Okay, you're dead. Now, a nice thing about this Anorithil is that I'm strong enough that I can heal up after I take too much damage, so if they damage me a whole lot, it's not an instant kill, like most other big character builds might be. And I actually leveled. And actually worth knowing, I actually have access to prodigies, and I never actually got one. Amazingly enough, I've actually gotten about 10 levels without getting a prodigy. Draconic Body might be worth getting, but I don't think I really need it. The other stuff... Colorado sounds interesting. Interesting. What will I get with this guy? Usually what I usually like to get is Draconic Body, but I wonder if I should really get that. Let's actually get Cauterize. This sounds interesting. So we'll get Cauterize. It's worth knowing that, by the way, once you select these, you can't unselect them. Or, yes you can. Okay, good. That's nice. You can unselect your stuff. Okay, this stuff's down here. I want to get this one, right? The Sansura. This one could be interesting too, but let's just get this one for now. Um, max out my con. Notice I just maxed out my con, and we'll go over here. I'll max out magic. So I maxed out con, maxed out magic. I'll be maxing out cunning soon, and then I don't know what I'll do with the other stat points I've got. Calgary point to still. I got another one of these, I guess. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't really need to do anything with it just yet. So we'll leave it be. If I somehow survive, I'll make use of it. So there's the first level of this done, and now we're on like a water level. How fun this is. Especially if you don't have a water breathing item at this point. Of course, I think I do have water breathing. Yes, I do. So this one I don't care about. This one I sort of do. You notice how I can just wander around in the water without any minor reason? It's a nice thing about water breathing items. Luckily, this place isn't too deplorable to be in. Tannen's tower compared to, say, that Fear Escape realm with all the rushing guys. But it's still pretty bad, this place. Do 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 do. Tannen's Tower is pretty much a nice experience, even if my run is kind of botched a little bit. I wonder what Mark of the Spell Blaze will be like when I go to it. Will I have all these stupid LOA error reports to worry about? Ah, screw it. Let's just use one of my AoEs. There's the way out, and we got ourselves an alchemist water imp, because why not? Activate this, do that, do that. Actually killed the golem. You're dead. He's dead. Bunch of traps. Tannen's tower is basically a hellhole, basically. It's designed to be that way. Because Tannen's trying to kill you, and he's trying to basically entrap you in here. The traps are thematic, if annoying. Alright, well, that's this level. Let's take off this amulet here. Spellblaze Echoes. Was I wearing the Earthen Beads before? I was actually keeping this for another character, wasn't I? I think this is what I was wearing. At some point I'll have to go through this and one of the... Well, I suppose it won't be a later run because it'll be dead, but... Do that. And that. Do Reflective Ruin. Why not? We'll go like this. Zap, zap. Let's get rid of the stupid thing on top of me. Heal up. I basically, by the way, looked up or tested on my halfling rogue what this was really good for, and realized it was actually really good for getting rid of all your status ailments. If you're basically swamped in these, Relentless Pursuit will make it a whole lot more easier for you to survive it if you're having issues with something. By the way, this specific floor is basically a lot of undead. So it's like, you get like the first floor is like groups of enemies. This floor is a bunch of undead enemies. Oh no, it actually really does annoy me that I can't show you the entire run. It's not like I'm doing it, because I don't think I can play the game. It's just more so that you guys probably won't enjoy it. You've probably at this point seen what the Anorithil can do, really, so I don't feel so bad just like sort of stopping the gameplay here if like, this keeps popping up left and right. Oops. Alright. Kill these guys. When I came through here with the rogue, they basically all swarm me at once, but not this time at least. Let's go like this. Yoink. And you're wrecked. Die before you heal from that wreck. Do this. Alright, we'll confuse these guys. Do that. Do that. It could be also the specific mobs that are loot you there, so it's not a sure thing that I'm about to stop this run, by the way, is what I also want to point out. It's just hit send at this point. Yoink. Yoink. And one more undead to boot. Now, we're on floor 2 right now. Next floor is, of course, the big one. The one with the boss. It's basically a giant boss fight, so we're just going to do this preemptively and go up. And the interesting about this fight is that there's basically 2 bosses. One is this guy, and he's a golem. He's basically a really big golem that's so big he actually blocks the sight around him. And Tannen's over there saying, "What's up? I'm going to blast you behind my golem." The easiest thing to do here is put this on. And I think we're just going to go like this. Run right next to him. And hopefully this will work. Creates a circle. So I'll do this. And hopefully you'll be silenced. Hopefully. Or I'll just move out of the way. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this guy can rush. Same with this. He's got some nasty stuff, as you can see. Let's do that. I basically want to kill Tannen first because he's the weaker boss here. Interesting how he can hit Tannen. Let's go like this. Let's confuse these guys if possible. Put the barrier. You know what, let's just advance forward a little bit. Just so I can get a little closer. I'll hit him with this. I basically want to knock Tannen into... Oh, that's annoying. This guy actually pulled me down to him. To drool him. Oh well, let's just basically hit on this guy. He's got Heroes of Infusion on, but hopefully I'll burn him down before he can really do much of it. Let's do that. This is actually Heroes just in case. I want to save this if possible somewhat. Hit him with that. He's only got one turn of regeneration left. Guess we'll do this. Okay, we'll heal up. Notice how big a heal that is, basically. Why I'm saving it for so much. Let's hit you with this. Awesome, you hit him in an ice block, so I guess he can't do anything for a moment. Let's do this, and we'll start reflecting some damage. I do want to keep going on him. I think. You know what, we're going to do this, because I don't really have any real use against this guy for it. Hit Tannen again. Charge up. He's almost down. And now he is down. So now it's just to droll him. He's a lot easier to handle than Tannen, Tannen and him. And Tannen goes down easily enough. Do this. He goes invisible, this guy, if you hit him too much, yes. Infuse him. Do this. You can stun the golem, by the way. And then he's got this reflective skin. You don't want to hit him while he's got reflective skin because it actually really hurts you. So we'll actually take this moment to sort of power up. We'll do this. Maybe that'll hurt him a little bit. I hurt myself there when I hit him with the Twilight, but whatever. I'm actually unable to move at the moment, so let's do this. And of course it's still on. Him with that. The reflective skin is going to last a little bit, obviously. I think until he turns it off, or it gets turned off, or maybe he'll keep it on until he's almost dead. Either way, it'll hurt while I basically pummel with my spells for the next little bit. Power that up. Let's start healing a little bit. Let's do this and that. It's almost gone. Oh, I put him in an ice block. We can get rid of this relentless pursuit. So there's relentless pursuit action. And we killed him. Back in there again. So we killed them. Both of them. And we got Corrupted Gaze. That's for Corruptors, obviously. And don't really see anything I'm really interested in keeping here, so we're done. So that's Tannen and his golem. Crap, I want to hit that boots, but I hit escape. There's the Herald at Anguin. He's going to make the portal for me. So now I can get back to the Eastern Continent when I need to. Let's go up here. So, there's that out of the way. I guess that wasn't too bad, the LUA errors, like, you know, it wasn't as bad as Fear Escape. Maybe that's what I'll do. As long as it's not a heavy error, or as long as I'm not dead yet, I'll basically keep doing these videos, we'll see. But first things first, let's go to Marcus Spellblaze. I'm just going to bum rush the entire area, kill the Grand Corruptor, and show you the nice little bit of lore. Because that's basically what you're going to get from killing him. You'll get a nice little bit of lore. It's actually really interesting to read. It basically sort of puts in perspective what the Valoran are like, or rather what the Grand Corruptor is like. Now, did I come in here before or not? If I didn't come in here before, all these guys are going to be really high level. I'm not sure if that's... oh well. Boink. Bink. Boink. Boink. Got ourselves a rare Shadow Blade guy over there. Shadow Blade Elven Mage. Hey, why not? Blink. Luckily, these guys are all pretty easy to kill. Looks like I killed him easily enough. There's the Grand Corruptor. But we'll just go up here a little bit first. And why not we'll go down here. I'm basically killing all the riffraff, make sure no one can bug us. I still give the Elven Grand Corruptor his respect because he can still kick my ass. Oops. Alright, looks like it's just him. I want to do this. Step out. And say hi! Boom. Boom. Try to activate Scare Escape. Stun him. Basically here I'm trying to do as much damage on before he Fear Escapes me. And he Fear Escaped me. He's probably right there. But anyhow, let's just put this on. There he is. Let's hit him with Confuse. And I'll blind him. Because I can do that. Let's, that's not close enough to hit him, so let's just hit him with that. And I don't like that slow effect being on me, or your stuff, so let's get rid of those. Or at least one of them. Hit him with that. Is that close enough? Yes it is, I can hit him with that. And hey, you're right next to me. What's up? Let's start healing up a little bit. Stun him again. Power up a little bit. Pow. Maybe I can silence him. And what else can I do? Closing him with my staff. He's no longer confused, but he's still stunned. Him with this, he is going down fairly easily compared to all the other times I fought him, right? Him with that. But it sort of shows just how difficult this guy is, even if you're like 10 levels higher than him, in my case. Let's do that. Just in case, we'll do this. It's not really hitting me with like burning effects, I guess. So let's just do this. And do this. I basically need to preserve my ability to stay alive in here, right? Because he can kick my ass even now. Ow, 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 ow. I'm slowed again, so that's annoying. Let's, I guess you can't do this while you're slowed, which is sort of a bad thing. I don't like using the thing here, but I want to just basically up my healing as much as possible. It can confuse him a little bit. Reflect some damage. Power up. No longer in Coomer, that's nice. And with that, he's still confused. So wait, Anorithil, I see your worthy point. Powerful indeed. I can see and feel and master your eldritch craft. We are the same. What do you mean the same? I'm nothing like you. Die. So you have just these two options. Last time I did this, that's the option to kill Zigger. But we're gonna kill him. So be it. Die and give me your power. So the fight continues. Here's the fighting continuing. Him with this. Put in that barrier. He threw up that bone shield again. Start healing up a little bit. Do that a little bit. He might actually be out doing my damage, is the thing here. Amazingly enough. Let's try this and see if that'll help. We'll hold off on confusing him. And let's go like this. Him with that. Yeah, it is sound, so this does work on him. It's down to just a few more HP. He is really putting up a fight, isn't he? Let's do this. Stun him. Do that to him. And hope this kills him. Boom! The Grand Corruptor is dead. So what happens when you kill a Grand Corruptor? He gives you this lore, so besides the hair skin. So here's his message. Basically, it's a letter to his father. Basically, this is the guy who went to the Skintlin caves and got corrupted by all the crystals. Basically, he's the guy who found the Blight. He basically, I think, found the Rulorn camp, or maybe he like just walked into it and like took control of it. And here's like his like letter to his father. It sort of puts in perspective like what this guy's all about, and I found it like a nice little bit of lore myself. Anyhow, that's this area. The Grand Corruptor is dead. And now I leave. But before we leave, let's actually go through these items, because that's probably a good idea to do so. Do I think I'm ever going to use this? And it'll give me resistance to darkness and arcane, which is pretty good, but I suppose the damage shield duration is what makes it really worth it. These boots I might be saving for the stun and freeze immunity. This I don't know what I'm saving this for. This gives me a nice strength boost, I guess, but I'm not sure I ever need that much strength. I suppose the knockback immunity is nice. I should probably go deposit this in wherever else you caught the Shelter Fortress. Anyhow, there's only one thing left to do on the main continent. I basically have to go clear the crypt. But we'll do that next episode if I avoid having much trouble with the elites. It's gonna be annoying. I would have had like up to 200 or 300 energy stored if I activated this sooner. Now, it's worth knowing that you can upgrade your Rod of Recall, but I don't suggest you. I'm not going to do it just for a simple reason that it basically the saving thing from Steam actually sort of makes it hassle coming back here. It's better to go to the end of the dungeon rather than come back here first. Need 50 energy for that, so I don't have the energy for that yet. Let's just go here. Place an item. I'm going to place the Earthen Beads because they sound cool. Cool for early character to use. And that'll be it for this episode. A couple more errors, but I got through it. And take care for now.